Princess was sent to France for a political marriage when she was barely 4 years old. Unfortunately, she fell ill at the Palace of Versailles, contracting smallpox, a disease that had claimed countless lives at that time. This only intensified the disapproval of the minister who had always been prejudiced against her. To avoid the threat of contagion, the minister took Louis away from Versailles to attend festivities and indulge in entertainment elsewhere. During these events, Louis remained gloomy, constantly worrying about Mariana. Rather than sharing his concern, the minister worked against her behind the scenes. At the moment when Mariana's life hung in the balance, he boldly entered her chambers and removed her doctor, falsely claiming it was the king's order. The lady-in-waiting was furious but dared not speak out, only silently praying for Mariana's recovery. Meanwhile, Louise, the princess exchanged in the marriage alliance, faced her own difficulties. The frail Spanish crown prince had also contracted smallpox and ultimately succumbed to the disease. Louise, who had just fallen in love with her husband, lost him this way. Afterward, she too became infected with smallpox. Lying in bed, she showed little concern for her own health. It was as if her heart had died along with Princess. Back in France, Mariana, though afflicted with smallpox, fortunately survived. The minister immediately conveyed this news to King Louis, who finally felt relieved. Nevertheless, the minister continued to exploit Mariana's inability to bear children, persistently urging the king to abandon her. Louis firmly refused. By comparison, Louise's situation was much worse. The king and queen, seeing no further use for a daughter-in-law who had lost her value, decided to end the alliance between the two countries and sent Princess Louise back to France. This decision directly affected Louis as well. Since Princess Louise was returned home, there was no longer any reason to keep Mariana, who couldn't produce heirs. She found herself in a carriage bound for Spain, though it was the same carriage that had brought her to France. Her feelings about returning home were vastly different this time. Perhaps for princesses, fate has always been beyond their control. The film ends here. Thank you for watching.